Daniel Thrash on my feed. Let's go. Simon, before you go, I need at least one Etho video, please. Need it. It's been so long. But just one is fine. I'm glad that media share is popping off today. I gotta respect. Okay. I'll wait then. It's all good, Simon. Yeah, I forget that it's like kind of early still. Like it kind of feels like it's close to dinner now. Okay, chat. I gotta talk to you right now. I gotta talk to you. For those of you who are aware of my situation, right, with this damn elderly cat that is just unbelievable to deal with. My parents were away for like genuinely just a couple nights, and I every time I have wanted to go to sleep at like 11, so I would get in bed, ready for bed at 11, at 12, roughly, in days gone past recently, and the cat would keep me up until like 5 before I get to sleep. So if I Hyper, I'm gonna go through your chat messages afterwards and put them all in. I'm gonna pull up your chat logs and put them all in. That's what I did the other time as well. And like I have not had a good night's sleep in so long, until last night, where I fell asleep at like 1:30 and I woke up at 9. Like I got my 7.5, 8 hours of sleep. And like I'm up and fresh and ready for the day. I had breakfast. Like I haven't. This cat has just seriously fucking put me through the ringer. I know that it's not all his fault, but I'm the only one that really deals with him. But last night I shut my door and I got a really good night's sleep in preparation for today. I talked about sleep. What does that mean? Oh no, what does that mean, Explorer? Does that mean I'm making you guys yawn? Hey, I'll make you guys all yawn. Oh, it's getting so late. Oh my goodness. I hope I got everybody to yawn. Now you're tired. Almost midnight, yeah. God, I haven't seen this in so long either. Up, please. Multiple times? Okay, hi, bro, I got you. Yeah, no, it's been a while for me as well. It came up in my Spotify recommended recently, in fact. Like, when I say recently, I mean, like, late 2023. Another sub 4 minute, just casual running. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Boom. Oh, thank you, Explorer. I thought about this literally yesterday. Thank you for this. Avocado. Hold on, chat. I'm just working behind the scenes a little bit right now. Give me 2 seconds. Hi. How did you just go to the funeral?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it's okay. Pretty sad.
Yeah.
Pretty sad.
It has kind of hit me hard.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Because like
She had a. She looks the same. Nick, I wouldn't.
Does
have
she?
picked, well, a bit.
Okay.
But Nick, I wouldn't have picked. He's got a crew car. I wouldn't have.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, chat. Thick boiled in oil with fish on pizza. Past 10. New York. I love this. This is one of my favorite things that's ever been posted to YouTube. How many people have seen this? I'm going to redeem something for the chat. For the class. I was referencing it before. Yeah, Daniel Thrasher is absolutely iconic. His like micro songs, his accidentally writing music that already exists. It's incredible. What is this, salmon? Yeah, real good, Etho. Real good. I think you've got a future ahead of you in music. What the hell? He's not a singer. He's just not a singer. It's official. Sorry, chat. Once again, I'm just fucking working behind the scenes. This is kind of unfortunate. What is that? Is that this? Yeah. I need like another monitor somehow. It's Ethos Slab. I know. Love him. Yeah, Explorer, if you're you mentioned Hermitcraft before by looking at the top right. Hang on. I've essentially got all of them, except for a few from season 1. But have a look at this if you care to look. Look. It's a holographic ether, and I have like 6 of them. And then this is the season 1 of the TCG ether. And this one is my boy, my childhood, Ren Diggity 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 Dog. Signed, slabbed, delivered. It's hard to show with how close my camera is to the Game Boy at the moment, but yeah, I'm a bit of a Hermitcraft nerd, except for the fact that I am literally still halfway through season 9. So I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind, but I watch every single person's perspective. Is this that person you were talking about, Hyper? Season 9, yeah. I know, season 10 has started. I'm so far behind. It's kind of a joke at how far behind I am. But I watch every single person's perspectives without skipping through it, so I it's thousands and thousands and thousands of videos. Bijou Mike. I know season 10 is halfway through, you don't need to tell me. Yeah, I know, guys, I know. I know, season 10 started, yeah. But, you all don't watch every single minute of Hermitcraft, so don't talk to me. Actually, no, I don't either. But yeah, chronologically, since season 4, I have not missed an episode. When Rendog joined, actually. Watch all the videos at the same time in separate tabs? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I know that my internet will hold up. So yeah, I'm lagging behind. Yeah, I watch a few episodes every day still. But if I go grinding, I will eventually catch up to date. But I've been behind since the end of season 7. I was behind. But I caught up before season 8 started. And then a couple weeks into season 8, I have been behind ever since. I missed the start of season 9. I was a couple months late to that, and I am once again many months late to a start of a season. Mumbo Jam Greenbill, B-Dubs Joel, and someone else you forgot. Yeah, so people people like Jevon, Hypno, XP Crafted, Joe Hills, they all are Cub Fan, they all upload so much, so often, and they're all so long and unedited that those are the ones that take up the most time when I'm catching up. Compared to Mumbo, who posts once a month, Green, who posts once or twice a month, or Etho, who posts once or twice a year. Oh, can I get up here, please? This last one is gonna play getting. Oh, sick. Get up there! Come on. Wait, really? Is that, as of late? That's kind of cool. My boys, they're all grown up. But yeah, it's like I grew up with Rendog and Etho and like other Minecraft YouTubers, but none in Hermitcraft. Um, uh, but like, oh, except for Cub Fan, I used to watch him a little bit. But yeah, it's very cool to see somebody as important to me as Rendog be a part of something as big as Hermitcraft was after 2020. Like it's really cool to see how massive that S&P has exploded. Like season 7 started, I think February 2020 or something, right? If I'm getting my dates correct. And that was their best performing season by like tenfold. That was really, really tragic, by the way. We're looking at 683 to mirror the 838. That's actually kind of cool. Wait, no, it's not. I'm stupid. All right. That ain't shiny. Two videos at once because of video show. I know. At some points, you just have to kind of tune it out. Oh, except for this though, I redeemed this one. Let's go. I watched this the other day after going down a bit of a rabbit hole. It's genuinely one of the best YouTube videos I've ever watched. Like the amount of effort, the amount of like the type of humor that it is. Like, oh, so good. Midra's the best YouTuber? Gotcha. Let's go. Oh, I'll definitely check them out because I haven't heard of BJ Mark before. Maybe the best season? Really? Okay. Well, I'm excited because season 7 is clear still for me. Season 8 was good, short and sweet. Season 9 is probably the third best. I'd go season 7, season 6, season 9, then season 8, and then season 4, then season 5. And I rewatched the other ones retroactively, but they're all not even worth talking about, in my opinion. But if season 10 is the best... Wow, okay, I'm excited now. I'm excited. To add, to add Skiz to the roster is a perfect match. Because 4 stages of cancer, where? Jonas is so good, yeah. Skiz is like one of my favorites. In all of the live series and stuff like that, he's just so funny. He's so funny. And so bad at Minecraft. I'm smoking the track. I'll giggity Lois and make more Sons of the Mask. Would you guys giggity Lois? Oh. That's a crazy thing to say, Salmons. That's the first thing you've said in a while, and that's what you said? That's completely ridiculous. Officially back. Sorry about that. I know the queue is getting pretty long, isn't it, Explorer? Because I allowed the time of the media share to be so long, the queue gets pretty backed up pretty quickly. The only reason why it's bad is because, like, when I stream, it's usually late for the people watching. Oh, Explorer. You're not even ready for the anthem. If you're redeeming stuff like that, let's go. Let's go. You're not ready. That's what I'm talking about. .351 with a pretty tragic ending again. By the way, that rap battle, Peter versus Deadpool, goes places, and it's genuinely one of the best YouTube videos I've ever watched. Actually incredible. Got a problem with that. Oh, for fuck's sake, how did I go so far left when pushing upwards? You're getting a shout out, Explorer, no way. No, why did my momentum get eaten? I get up there. What the fuck, man? Like, I've been on pace so many times to destroy my PB, and then I just, like, get stuck on the easiest shit. It's so annoying. Like, making the, like old videos again, like Redstone versus Builder stuff. I have seen a few of those, but also they haven't stopped collabing. You know, the stuff with the van. I forget how many years ago that was. Like 2023. Oh, did you see what you said? Oh, sorry. Where did you say that? Sorry, I missed it. What was it? Send it again. If I miss anything, just send it and then say, like, in brackets, repost at the end of it. Because, you know, while playing Getting Over It and listening to media share and commentating the whole time, it's hard to keep up with chat at points. Not as much as season 7? I mean, season 9, they were fucking... Every video was them two. Up, please. Really? What is happening with media share? Okay. Get up there, mate. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I'm actually about to lose it. Completely ruined a decent run. Again. With incredibly bad furniture and incredibly bad mountain. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. 200 seconds per video. I always hit that little nook. Tom, is that you? It's cool to see more like Homocraft fans in my chat as well. I do like it a lot. I enjoy it. 684. Wait, no, I'm at 685. I didn't click the up button. Oh, the encounter button last time. 685. 15 more before I start to end. I don't know how long I'll go after that, if at all, but I will definitely try to reach 700 by the end of this stream. See, Hyper, you're just buying that for yourself. You're pretending not to be obsessed. You're obsessed. I think you're obsessed. Nuh-uh. It's very funny. If I get a PO box, that would be absolutely insane. And a Scavalier, dang. Yeah, get your shiny rolls in. Exclamation mark, shiny roll. It doesn't cost anything. Magmortar, oh wow. Yeah, are we fucking serious? No, 1 hour, Salmon. 1 singular hour. Are you still? If you try it, it also says if it's on cooldown or not. Hang on, wait. Scott? Did you redeem an image? What is that? Screen's on cooldown? It's only 1 hour. You used it when you got here, which the raid wasn't an hour ago yet. I'm just zoning them out, Explorer. I'm trying my best to just zone them out. How could you forget Crazy Dave, bro? Oh, no way. Absol blogs Pokemon. What? That's so cool. No way. Thank you so much for the raid, Absol. Hang on. Let me turn off the media share real quick. How was stream? No way. Okay, chat. Raiders. First of all, if you're not following Absol already, follow it. Please, thank you for the shout out, man. What we are doing here today, this isn't Pokemon, but we are shiny hunting today. We're doing our weekly event that it's not an event. It's just a like a challenge run that I do where every single time I want to do a single encounter of Gen 3 Deoxys in Leaf Green, I have to beat the game of getting over it. And now you might think that takes forever, and it does. It does take forever. I have spent the last few months of getting over it Friday, like every week, I spend a few hours beating this game as many times as possible. And I'm only at 685 encounters. And yeah, as you can see, we are Deoxys in the pot. It's very cool. How was Absol's stream, by the way? Did he find anything? I don't even know what he was doing. I know he was doing Wormhole Wednesday, right? Was he doing a little bit of overtime for that, maybe? I didn't even see him live. That's so crazy. Thank you so much, Absol, if you're still here, man. I love you very much. To support somebody like me in the community means the world. It's kind of crazy. Thank you so much. You arrived before the anthem. We also have an anthem over here that you might have heard from Absol's streams. I do believe that he played it once or twice. So if you stick around for another 14 wins now that I'm about to beat it, you'll hear one more anthem. A badge. Oh, of course, the badge quest. Yes. Yes. I do know of his badge quest shenanigans. But here you go. This is the Pokemon part of the stream. I've beaten getting over it. I do one Leaf Green encounter for Deoxys. And if it's not shiny, which it isn't, I reset the game. And then I reset the game. And we go straight back into it. If you're new here and you're interested in some of these shenanigans, oh god, I didn't know I was tabbed in. Yeah, feel free to stop by. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Thank you for all the followers, by the way. Unbelievable that Matt rated me. I appreciate it so much. I wasn't even streaming under like the Pokemon tab, so he must have just seen me live. Also, Matt, if you are still lurking, your Safari Week video, it's the best. It's just so good every single year. Doing events like that, where like the IRL bit, the calzone bit that Nora did as well. It's just peak. You're so important to this community, and you know. Yeah, it's just inspiring, man. Keep it up. Love calzone, exactly. Peak cinema. Don't follow calzone. I do not know who that is. But yeah, the reason why I chose Deoxys for this hunt in particular is because it's like, it's a special Pokemon, right? It's a legendary, it's a mythical, and it's got like a relation to space and meteors and stuff like that. And obviously the ending of this game, you fly into space, going past the asteroid belt. So it has like a thematic connection there. And it's also a Pokemon that I have very little connection with originally. So I want to make it, I want to make Deoxys like a Pokemon that I like, because I felt pretty nothing towards it before I started this hunt. Especially the shiny, because it's like, the shiny is an example of like how good the shiny could have been, if that makes sense. And I never really felt strongly towards the green and yellow shiny that it actually has. So all of that makes it like, if I did a Pokemon like Giratina for this hunt, right? I already love Giratina, and I run the risk of, this hunt taking 2 or 3 years, and then me despising Giratina by the end of it. But with Deoxys, there's no risk of that, because I already, like, feel nothing towards it, right? Like, I think it's cool and all of that, but, like, surface level stuff compared to, like, a deep-rooted love for the Pokemon like I do with other legendaries and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just a weekly event that we have here, that I'm the only participant in. I do regular shiny hunting relatively often. I've got a Safari Week video that is about to come out as well. So yeah, it's just GremonDaily on YouTube, if you care to check that out. I appreciate everybody who has followed. Unbelievable that I am getting rated by Absol in the Big 25. I remember him rating me in 2024 Safari Week, when my internet was not reliable enough to keep streaming, and the first time he rated, he had like 600 viewers, I think. It might not have been that much, actually. I could have been exaggerating. Maybe 300. And my internet crashed like 5 minutes after his first raid. And then, because he felt bad, he raided the next day. So it's crazy. It's crazy. 30 yards/meters above a mountain. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Diogenes is just that strong. But yeah, you just watched another full attempt of Deoxys. We go here, we press the button, and we increase the count. 686, and that's the stream. That's my Friday. That's what I've done for every single Friday for the past like 4 months. It's surprisingly consistent, actually. I also got Calzone in my tags, by the way. I've got like, English, shiny hunting, Pokemon, challenge run, and then Calzone. Yeah, wise guy, I'm not like an incredible speedrunner of the game. I wouldn't even consider myself a speedrunner in general in this game. But I'm alright at the game. I'm pretty good at the game. I just realized that Jacob Blight is on the layout that Absol Raiders have now seen. That's so funny. And you've also got me with Pearlescent Moon, which was on the layout when when Absol found his shiny Rotom, I believe in ORAS. Because I don't think it would have been X and Y. I can't remember now. But yeah, it was like right next to the game that found shiny Rotom. The picture of me in the top left of that white picture in the top right. My PB would be like 1400th in the world. Really? No. You're lying, Explorer. You're lying. My PB is that. 2 minutes 53. The world record is 3 minutes. Like, quicker than that. Surely there's enough time for people to slot in between. Like, you're ahead of me. Exactly, Gee. That's exactly right. Let me know if I'm saying that right, because I know somebody called G spelled the same way. Yeah, 235 is top 1,000? Is it? That's ridiculous that I'm close to top 1,000 in this game. That doesn't make sense. So, okay, maybe I am a speedrunner, I guess, kind of. Not really, though. Because I don't, like, reset my runs, My primary goal is to get as many runs done as possible, rather than, reset at the start to get a quick, to break my PB. If I break my PB, it's just a nice little bonus. but the main priority is getting the number up so I can get that shiny Deoxys. But like, chat, imagine the YouTube title. Like, pretend for a sec, real quick, that I get this shiny Deoxys after like 6,000 encounters, a very reasonable number. The YouTube title, I beat getting over it 6,000 times for a shiny Pokemon? Are you kidding me? I'm clicking that. And I know that you would too. No, it's honestly like been a dream come true to hunt for Deoxys. This way. I've been wanting to do it, getting over at hunts for years, like genuine years, and now that GremonDaily built a little bit of traction in the Nova League community. If you're a fan of shiny hunting, you might have heard of the Nova League. They were a part of Absol's Safari Week in 2024. After GremonDaily gained traction in that community, it gave me an excuse to start, seriously, like taking hunting Deoxys and getting over it seriously. And now I'm month deep, 680 encounters in. There's no turning back now. Whether this shines today on this run, or if it shines later this year, or in 2026, or 27, or 31, there's no stopping this tradition that I have now. The work that I've taken, like the full-time work that I've taken for the next few months, once August hits, I have purposely taken off Fridays to continue to hunt for Deoxys on stream. So I don't miss a Friday. The only time that I would not be live hunting for Deoxys on a Friday is like late November, early December, when I am in Japan. I might figure out a way to get like somebody else streaming on my account. That could be something that we do, but it won't be me hunting for Deoxys. Oops. I remember hearing about this hunt. Yes, I have been updating Matt. He seems slightly interested, so I keep updating him. Dang, 313 followers, chat. What the heck? GremonDaily has 300 followers? That's so dumb. That is so dumb. But yeah, I love shiny hunting. We have a Tepig hunt that I've been meaning to start back up again for a long time. And expect more of those streams in the future. And not on Friday. I know that it's not Friday probably where you guys are. It might be past midnight, but in Australia, it's Fridays. But if you catch me on an off day, that's not a Thursday for you, Friday for me, you'd probably find me hunting for Tepig. I've got other things planned as well that aren't like Pokemon related, but yeah, it's cool. So if you're even slightly interested in that, consider checking me out at a later date. And to the chatters who were in my stream before, I'm turning media share off because it costs one channel point and there are 50 people in here, right? Just like, I don't think it would be the wisest decision to keep media share on while that's happening. 687. How could 6 do that to 7? Yo, Samara's back. We got raided by Matt. Aussie Shiny Hunter Hype? I know, there's a few of us. There's a few of us. I saw Locke in chat as well. Yeah. They're from WA. Locke, if you are still in chat, I would be super intrigued about how your hunt is going. Because I've been meaning to stop by your chat for a while now. Just wait till next time to send the best video you found. All good. Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to send the link. But yeah, we've got a Discord as well. If any of you are even slightly interested in that, that would make my day. But no pressure, of course. I stream a lot less frequently than Absol as well, so... Oh my god, Melon, I didn't want that to be in chat. Whatever, that's okay. But yeah, because I stream, I've been missing more and more, like, Absol streams. Also, thank you for the shiny luck. I missed that earlier. I'm stuck. Please get out of there. Nice posture. My posture's actually, you caught me at a decent posture angle right now, but I will hydrate. Thank you for the hydration. I expect everybody to get their nearest, glass of liquid and hydrate with me. You know how it is. Yeah, the classic toilet. Soft lock. It used to be a soft lock, and then I think Bennett made it possible to get out. But that was like a day one update, I think. But yeah, it is just worth mentioning again that getting over it is like a side hustle that I am doing. Like when the Deoxys actually does shine, if that's even possible, it will be the greatest day in history. But like it is just like a little Friday tradition that we have around here. Go fill up an empty Bundy bottle. Oh my days! Get that slightly ginger tasting water. I assume that's what you're talking about. It's very cool. Are you also Aussie? That would explain it. Man, I haven't had a Bundaberg in so long. Different flavor? Okay, is it the passion fruit ones? Those are my favorite ones. I think that's what they are. Passion fruit? Is it passion fruit? I think it is. Like what the yellow ones. It is. Let's go. Let's go. I get like those 4-packs from Woolies for Christmas. So I'm still with my parents and my sibling, and we like get a 4-pack that like each, but split down the middle. 2 of them are ginger, 2 of them are the passion fruit ones. Is it passion fruit or guava? Now I'm second guessing myself. Maybe it's both. Whatever. Those yellow ones. We get 2 ginger beer flavored and then 2 of the yellow flavor. It has to be passion fruit. It has to be. Yeah. Okay. Good. It is passion fruit. Good. Yeah. That could be the best fizzy drink soda to do it, in my opinion. I would take one of those over pretty much anything, unless I haven't had it before. Like I would like to try Dr. Pepper still, and if I quickly switch to this encounter, just off screen, I've got my Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It's hard to see, but whatever. You believe me. For the culture, I would get one of those. But if I'm just going for the taste, a Bundaberg is absolutely stellar. I can't stress to you guys how crazy it is to have Absol Raid. Like I've watched him since 2016. Like it's nuts. That's nuts. Wait, I have missed 2 encounter numbers. I'm at 89. The way that I check is the wins tally down here, 844, is always 155 more than the encounter number I've done. And 844 minus 155 is 689. Yeah, thanks, Bean Sprout. Yeah, oh, I was supposed to. I was supposed to. It happens relatively often, me missing my cue to update the counter, but like, um, yeah, I know, Salamence. It's saved me a few times, but yeah, I always catch it at least one, maybe two encounters after. But I'll never forget to actually do an encounter with my SP, so it is fine. But because the number is offset, it's kind of driving me a little bit insane. I tried to reset my entire progress so that win count would say 0 when I loaded it up. Loaded up this hunt for the first time. But for some reason it didn't work. Like, it reset all of my achievements and stuff like that. But not the win tally, which is interesting. But what might need to happen is, once I reach 1,000, I might dual hunt it for 155 encounters, so the numbers can catch up to each other. And then after that, I go back to single hunting, because it's simply just because of my OCD. Where I just need, I need those numbers to be the same. Like, taking away 155, it's such an awkward number to minus from a big number. And I'm bad at maths, like, it's... You get it. Also, wait, can I do it here? No, I'll do it next time I win. I have, like, a different, a pot. I had my Safari Week pots, because Safari Week, goes over 2 Fridays, because it starts on Friday, and then obviously... Day 8 is Friday as well. And I had a Safari Week special skin put on for the for Deoxys. Obviously, you can see the hat. I still keep it on because he's looking fly with this safari hat on. But the pot was also like green with the grass, like the Gen 3 grass. Do some getting over it runs without resets to at least... Wait. Or do some getting over it runs without resets to at least even the ones digit to the same. Oh! Like the single... The ones units, I understand. I could do that, but like, I'm not beating this game without doing an encounter of Deoxys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, what'll have to be done is I just double hunt it for 155 encounters on my second system, so the numbers level out, and then I go back to single hunting. So if it shines during those 310 encounters, it's pretty unlucky, because I don't really want it to be a double hunt adventure. It really is just truly because I want the numbers to level out. This game is getting no charity playthroughs? No, exactly. This game has put me through enough. And even though I've beaten this game, like, over 1,000 times on other devices and everything, I am still getting frustrated about the physics of this game sometimes. But yeah, I mean, this game is one of my favorite games ever as well. Like, just the psychological experience of, beating it the first time, the trials and tribulations, and then deciding to beat it again for the second achievement, and then going, this second attempt was like really good compared to my first attempt. The first attempt took me a few hours or whatever, and then the second attempt only took me like 30 minutes. So it is definitely possible to beat it 50 times to get the golden pot. And then you do that, and then you're like, I want to play it again. that kind of... Like, a game has never made me experience that before. Where it's like, you're going through this difficult, this difficult game, and you beat it. And you're like, I want to put myself through it again. And that experience has never happened to me before, so this game is immortalized in my favorite Like, it's probably on my Mount Rushmore, in fact, of games that I've played. So it's a fascinating case study. I absolutely adore this game. But you are right. This game is not getting any charity runs. Not anymore. Not anymore. Every single time I encounter Deoxys, if it shines, I will never play this game again. I will never play this game again. I might have to play it once more to get like some footage for the YouTube video. But like, ain't no way I am playing this game again. This could be the last time I ever play Getting Over It, if it shines. If it shines. If it just decides to shine, you know, I'm here. Okay, the fact that there are still like 40 people remaining from the raid, the people who are lurking or are asleep or whatever, I might not stop at 700 today. I might do a little bit of catch up because the last few weeks have been pretty slow when it comes to encounters. One of the weeks I only did like 11, or no, it was like 16 encounters. So I've got some catching up to do. I want to like average 50 per stream, and I'm nearing 50 right now. Yeah, I might get 60 done. Who knows? Maybe 65. This is engaging gameplay, is it? I mean, I guess it's slightly more engaging than like typical shiny hunting. Except for the fact that like shiny hunters, you know, like the people watching shiny hunters, like they get it. You know what I mean? They get it. But this is repetitive. Like, this is just the definition of repetitive. You know, sometimes I make a mistake. Last week, I rode the snake for the first time in my entire life. So that was pretty entertaining. Like, I've never ridden the snake before, accidentally, and it happened. I accidentally fell down the snake. It's the chatting that's the real focus, in Matt's words. Exactly, it is really a just chatting stream with a chance of screaming really loudly. I can't remember if Matt said that or Gremlin. Probably both of them. And then also me just then. So it's definitely the consensus. Oh, do you want to like launch? I was in the little hole and it didn't launch me. This is a really decent run, by the way, Chad. If I clutch up, it could be PB, but I'm not clutching up right now. Goodbye, Merlin. I appreciate you modding and pinning and doing the rest of it, shouting people out. Yeah. So with there is a little bit more engagement, I guess. You're right. I didn't really think about it like that because I thought about it more that like my audience are all going to be shiny hunters. But for example, Sisyphean Explorer is like found me because of the Getting Over It tag today. At least I assume, based on the name and based off of what the chat messages were. 326. If I actually clutched up in space and the mountain, that would have been PB. That would have been PB. Dang it. Dang it. But yeah, expecting people to be shiny hunters as the main chatters in my stream, I was like kind of nervous about people watching them, but it turns out that like this isn't much different from like a Colosseum reset or anything like that. I got shinoed, by the way. Oh my god. My heart. Why did I get shinoed so hard? And when I say Colosseum, I mean XD. XD, right? That which one has the super long resets where you like the Shadow Bayleaf? Where you have to like reset and each reset takes multiple minutes. And no, I'm not talking about BDSP resets. It is Colosseum, okay. Oh god, I thought when I said Colosseum, I thought that I said Stadium. Like I was picturing Pokemon Stadium in my head. Okay, my bad. I was correct, but my brain was like freaking out. Yeah, I did read that. 1200 is ridiculous. To even think that I'm top like 10,000 in this game is outrageous. Top 1300? Really? I'm not that great. I've been saying it the whole time I've been live with this game. I am truly an average gamer who has just put in multiple hundreds of hours in this game. If any of you put the same amount of hours into this game as me, you will beat my time. Melon Monthly proved that immediately, with them getting a 230. I think 230 on the dot, maybe a 232. After like a month of playing again, after watching me. All I've done is just put the hours in, repetition. 30 seconds faster. Well, I mean, I think it's possible. How much playtime? Like during these streams or like total? I don't know. But it is multiple hundreds of hours. I mean, I put multiple hundreds of hours in before I started streaming this. Like, and now I've done, nearly 700 runs straight. Also, did I forget to do the encounter again? Am I supposed to be on 692, chat? Oh no. Total. I haven't looked at any stats. Thank you, Beast Brat. Oh, that's funny. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say like 450 hours, probably. But I mean, I think I did. Okay. Good. Millimeters. That was crazy. But yeah, I mean, I think I could be an above average gamer. I don't really know, like in general, but I think if any of you played this game for 500 hours, you would have a better time than me. Not a better time, like a better game time. Not like a better time, like you would enjoy it more. Probably not. I don't know. It is. I really don't consider myself like great at the game. It's just repetition. It's just repetition. I understand that, but that's like after, 5-ish runs. You know what I mean? Like my friend Wild Control, who's a modern sub in this chat. His first playthrough was only like 20 minutes. His first ever playthrough of this game. And now he's gotten the golden pot and he's averaging about like 11 minutes after 50 wins. I was still averaging like 15 minutes by the time I'd beaten it 100 times. Like, I just have a feeling that that what I have achieved isn't like that impressive. I've just no-lifed this game. As an artist, I can't put that many hours into a mouse and wrist move. I know. Look, I'm wearing my gloves. I know that that's hard to see. The camera is so zoomed in that it's like hard to see. But I've got gloves on, and I'm like doing my finger stretches between every single encounter. Also, you were right. I did put the counter up correctly last time. But yeah, like the carpal tunnel is real. Not as real as Safari Week though. Holy crap! Doing that over and over again, in the weird position my games were in, difficult on my wrist because my wrist had to be like suspended in air for multiple hours at a time. But yeah, gosh. Also, now that I've got like some more shiny hunters in the chat, Yeah, see, that sounds pretty similar to me, Explorer, except that my progression steps were like, by like win number 60 or something, I was getting 5 minutes. But I haven't even told you. You'd find this exciting, Explorer. Before you go, you know, like the Lenovo ThinkPad laptop, and how it has like the red trackpad mouse in the middle, like the little rubber dot in the middle of the keyboard. I beat getting over it over 50 times with that mouse. I used to call it the nipple of a Lenovo. Yes, exactly, Beach Brown. Were you here when I was explaining it? That could be the case. Yeah, that was and I got, that's why my times were so crazy back then. And it took me a while to, like, get faster. But I ended up getting a sub 5 minute with the red trackpad, and for the longest time that was my PB with the red nipple. Now that's disgusting. I'm sorry. I know. Yeah, I went to an all boys school. Like, the humor was you know, not not really PG. I mean, you can consider it what you want, but my finger looked like a bass player's finger. I had the biggest callus. It's like I had an exoskeleton on my pointer finger, because I beat it 50 times. I played games during school class, right? Within like 2 weeks, during class hours. So I'm sitting there, moving my finger against like a rubber material, and like straining it, like really stressing hard, and doing, you know, the circular motions backwards and forwards. My finger was in so much pain, but I was so determined to actually beat it. And only until I started playing again recently with a keyboard and mouse, and a mouse that's actually plugged in as well with no input lag, I actually beat my PB with that equipment. I would not recommend assuming that, Explorer. It is definitely possible. 320 again, by the way. I've gotten so many 320Xs. Like 320X. Like, that could be my 6th one, I think. 5th or 6th one. I'm kind of popping off with them. Very nice run there. That could be, it's definitely in my top 10 runs ever. You know, and seeing a top 10 run 693 tries in is pretty nice. Excuse me. I'm going to take that cough as a sign of I need hydration. But yeah, even still, I am improving quite a bit. Because like, my PB is 2 minutes and 90 something. I can't remember exactly what it is. 293, I think. If exclamation mark PB works. Yeah, 253. What did I say? 293. I'm stupid. That was such an outlier run. Everything went so well. That it puts the 2 minutes 90. I'm dumb. I don't. I'm so out of it right now. I played this game a little bit too much today. But it was such an outlier. I beat my previous PB by nearly 30 seconds. That it's like not a real estimation of how good how good I've become. But this stream, I've gotten so many 3-minute somethings compared to any other stream. Like, I can really see some improvement in my consistency and stuff like that. which is exciting. Just edging the PB, yeah. I mean, I still haven't gotten a sub 3 since then. And I got that at, like, run number... I can't remember if anybody was in chat when it happened. No, Melon's gone to sleep. Yeah, I got, like... It was, like, only 300 tries in, and then another 300 tries again, and I haven't gotten sub 3, or even within 15 seconds of my PB. Like, so it's kind of interesting. But since then, I have gotten multiple 320s, and then a couple like a 1 311 today, and a 317, and a 312, and it's not a 317. Yeah, others were all 320s. I don't think I've gotten another sub 320. But like the consistency is kind of awesome. And I can zone out. Like if I think about what I've done this run, I can't remember any of it. I actually can't remember any of it. I remember the like failing the chimney a little bit with the lanterns. But after that, I can't even remember like the orange jump or getting up to the anvil. Like it's so like autonomous now. It's like I don't think. I can think about anything else. Sometimes it grabs my attention again, like if I'm scrambling to save myself or I can't get up the freaking mountain, like right now. But it is just so autonomous that it makes these streams so much more doable. If I'm spending more mental energy than I am right now, like, I would quickly grow tired of doing this over and over again. But because I'm able to distract myself, you know, with the media share normally, or if, you know, I'm talking to a bigger audience right now after Absol rated unbelievable scenes, yeah, it's like, I didn't make it, really? It helps, like, it really helps my mental attitude towards it. It really doesn't feel like I'm stressing out. You know what I mean? If I'm on pace to beat my PB, I do kind of lock in, and I've had multiple moments where I get a PB, and it's like I'm silent throughout the entire thing. But I don't know, just the casual energy from doing this without thinking that much helps me so badly. Because if I was stressing like it's a PB run every single time, it just wouldn't help at all. It just wouldn't help at all. That ain't shiny. Get out of here. And for the people who are new here, I've said this a few times, and to the people who have heard this many times, it is a bit of a broken record moment. But I really do want this hunt to get into the thousands. Because, like, if I get a super quick phase on Deoxys, it kind of makes the whole, like, journey of it, it puts a little bit of a dampener on it. But if I get to, like, 1500 plus, like, that's fine. That's fine. But if it shines at 695, right, like it might right now, do every Pokemon. Oh my god. That is such an insane thing to say. Yeah, I want this to be a special journey. And I feel like if it shines before 700, you know, it's a little bit short-lived, if that makes sense. Obviously, I would love it, and I would still react like crazy, and I would, you know, it's still unbelievable. But You know, I pictured this hunt going like 5k, 6k, 8k, hopefully not above like 10, 11, 12k. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's like, ideally, I go like 5,600 for it. Hundreds of thousands of runs. I would prefer that. Because that means I would have broken the record for the longest phase in shiny hunting history with a Deoxys getting over it hunt. Like, that... I would get articles written about me if that happens, so I'm not too against that. But it would be 2035 when I find it. Maybe 2045. But yeah, I don't plan on finding... I don't think this is going to shine before even the end of the year. I really do think it's going to be 2026, maybe 2027, when I actually do get this Deoxys. Even though I'm consistently hunting for it every week. You know, putting in decent numbers, like 50 encounters a week is still, like, alright. You know what I mean? It's not terrible. Oh god. Save it, please. Oh my god, I'm so trash. But yeah, I think that, like, it's a little bit of an anticlimax if this hunt doesn't at least get to quadruple digits. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my feeling for it. I would absolutely not Explorer. I don't have the genes for it. I really don't. The world record is, you know, well, 3 people now have sub 1. 3 people. Unless somebody else has gotten it recently too. I have a feeling Angus would have said something if that did exist. But it's like, sub 1 minute? Are you joking? Like, even if I set up like a glitch, yeah, in the same month. First sub 1 happened in like 2022. Years pass, and then in the same couple weeks, the same 2 weeks I think it is, pretty much back-to-back sub 1s. Unbelievable. And it's also crazy that the second sub 1 would have actually broken that long world record drought if the other run didn't exist. It is quite crazy to think about. At the end of the day, you're the one who decides what a hunt is worth. It's going to be hilarious regardless of when you find it. I agree. I do agree. And it's also like, I've done 700 encounters. Like, it is... Like, it's a small amount of encounters in terms of shiny hunting in A192 full odds. But it is a lot of encounters once you consider the fact that I have beaten Getting Over It, a pretty difficult game, that many times as well. So, like, it would be fine. I am talking hypothetically and ideally. It would shine after 1,000 or 2,000 encounters. Like, I think, like, I don't want this hunt to go over odds. But, you know, if it does, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And also, it is worth mentioning, this Leaf Green has been a part of the 2 most recent Safari Weeks and has done multiple tens of thousands of encounters on its own. It has not shined once. This cartridge is cooked. If you believe in, like, the Dallas Supreme Arcanines of how shiny hunting works, this game is ready to pop. Oh my god. She is, like, so cooked, it's burnt. I can't believe it. I've done multiple thousand encounters on the way to the Safari Zone as well. Hunting for Articuno, hunting for Eevee, hunting for Snorlax. I stopped after a while because I gave myself 1,000 encounters or it shines before I stopped actually hunting for them, because I wanted to get to Deoxys and the Safari Zone. as quickly as possible. And like obviously no random shinies then, no shinies during Safari Week, and the 700 encounters that's done for Deoxys have not yielded anything either. This cartridge is so overwrought. So I'm hoping that it doesn't continue this trend and give Deoxys an incredibly long phase. Like if this goes to 15-ish K. Wait, I didn't change it? No, I did change it. It's the right number, I'm pretty sure. It needs to be 696 after this one. But yeah, if this does go like double odds, you know, or a 20K phase, oh my god. This is going to be like my lifestyle. But every Friday I'll continue to stream it. In the rare hopes of getting the big ticket. Need that. Right number, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am at the right number. Haven't done too many full odds hunts, but just recently got shiny. Oh my god, in Crystal? I know it's in Virtual Console. Crystal is like the last Pokemon game that is remaining from my collection that I still need. Like, you know, it'd be nice to get Gold and Silver as well, but I need Crystal. I need it. I really want to be shiny hunting in Gen 2, the origins of shiny hunting. That's so cool. A Celebi in Gen 2 is a dream. I would love that. What if I landed up there, hey? I'd also love to get Vulpix. I believe Vulpix is in Crystal, right, chat? Maybe it's only in Gold? Are we for real? Or is it... Wait, it could be in Silver. Hang on, I'm tripping. It's a version exclusive in one of them. Might just be Silver and not Crystal? Okay, well then I also need Silver. Because my another long-term dream is to get a full-on shiny Vulpix or Ninetales in every game that it's possible. And obviously Gen 1 and Gen 2 are possibilities. But yeah, like my physical game collection excludes any Gen 2 games. Like I've got Pokemon Blue and then I skip straight to Gen 3. I've got every Gen 3 game, every Gen 4 game. I am missing Pokemon Black. But other than that, I've got all the Gen 5 games, all the Gen 6 games, and I'm missing Ultra Moon. Those are all the games I'm really missing before the Switch era. Not a sub 4 minute. Rare. Yeah, these phases have been going pretty well. But yeah, I'm now at 696 if you want to leave. If numbers were food, 696, I don't know, I definitely get green vibes from it. That's insane. That's insane, Explore. Alright. Let's keep it rolling. We are rounding up on that big 700. Every single 100 is a milestone. We got to consider it that way to keep up the morale. Not that I would ever lose morale for this hunt. I don't think I would. I think I'm just the type of person who's a little bit too diligent in this, in these arbitrary things, like GremonDaily itself, the account. But yeah, every 100 needs to be celebrated just because it's like, it is a pretty big milestone to beat this game 100 times. You know? Calzone? You don't even know the Calzone lore and you saying that, Explorer. That's so funny. That is pretty hilarious. Unless you do. Unless you have been a Pokemon shiny hunting fan this entire time. That would be pretty funny, that you've kept up that charade. I think you're the only person in chat that, when somebody says calzone, would actually think about the food. They are so good. I'm not American enough to know what a calzone is. Outside of calzone. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't think I've ever had a calzone. Go eat? I don't think we have them here. Goodbye, Explorer. Thank you for hanging out. Where do I buy one in Oz? That's a great question. Like, are they like a Taco Bell kind of vibe? Are they... I know that they're pastry. Are they more like an eclair? They don't sell them at any bakery I've ever been to. And Australia are like, you know, big bakery country. Black market? Make one in the oven? Okay. But yeah, is it like a sweet pastry or is it more of like a pasty? Folder pizza. Is that what a calzone is? Oh, okay. Right. Empanada? Oh, okay. That is crazy. I'm back. Don't even worry about it. Don't fret. It's dough with pizza stuffed in the center. Okay. So, I guess I have had it then. So, wait, is a Hot Pocket a calzone? Hang on. Am I just learning this for the first time? Is a Hot Pocket a calzone? Don't blow my mind like that. Is it like a small little like factory made tiny little calzone? Because that is pastry with pizza shit stuffed in the middle. It's just like a different pastry than like the fluffy, you know, normal dough. Wikipedia says yes! Oh my god, I know what a calzone is. A big Hot Pocket. That's hilarious. Once again, Hot Pocket, that's not a thing we have here. We don't really do Hot Pockets. Our like oven party snacks are like meat pies and sausage rolls. Specifically party pies. I assume that my fellow Aussie in chat can help me out. Back me up with that. They're at least hand-sized. I know that they're way bigger than a Hot Pocket. You're on a ship right now? Let's go. I am picturing like a Viking vessel, by the way, Victini. Like ever since I now can associate you with the Vikings, I just picture you with like a braided beard, you know, with like long, luscious red hair, and now that you're saying you're on a ship, it's like, you know, a ship called like Hope, and it's like, you know, made out of dark wood. V for Viking, exactly. Flaming Viking. What if there's an asteroid out here? I don't even know. Oh, you're joking. Well, yeah, put me all the way under it. Yeah, great. No, I didn't mean to launch like that. Okay, fine, we're okay.
Oh, no.
5 minutes 44, by the way. That's the worst run I've had in a while. Meat pie and sausage roll now? Yeah, I know, right? I know. But I'm talking about like those party pies and those like kid-sized sausage rolls. That's what you chuck in the oven at like at a party to please all the guests if they eat meat. Getting under it, I know. Oh, jeez. But that was 697. We are so close to 700. It's actually blowing my mind. Yeah. Yeah, the small one's literally at every party I go to. Exactly. We still run them for any sport event. Like if we're watching the Super Bowl, the grand final, anything like that, we whip out the party pies and sausage rolls. It's always a hit. You know. Also, I ask this to every Australian that comes into my chat. Pekka, what footy team do you go for? What footy team do you go for if you are a fan of Aussie rules? It is likely that you could be above the Barassi line and support rugby, or, because you're a Pokemon fan, it's unlikely that you support sport at all, but, Did I say 67? Wait. Former Tigers fan? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Damn it. I found a Tigers fan in the wild in my stream, I think last week for the first time. And you're now the second closest thing. But yeah, I am a Richmond fan. As you could there's been a freaking AFL player on the layout this entire time. I keep forgetting that Jacob Blight, number 46, rookie, is on the layout right now. That's hilarious. The whole family except you and your mum. That's crazy. And when you say formally, were you a fan when we were winning? And now that Hawthorn are like doing a little bit better, you've jumped ship? Are you kind of like a free agent like that? I know a few families like that. That are like, we kind of go for two teams and whichever one's doing better, it's ride or die. That's kind of cool. And also, it's a great year to be a Hawks fan. Well, great time to be a Hawks fan. Just before the win streak, rip. No, I honestly don't blame you. I remember having thoughts of wanting to switch clubs when I was like 6. But like, when I was sick and in the hospital, I had essentially all of the Richmond club come to, see me. Like these names of Trent Cotchin, Jack Rewald, Dusty, Brett Delidio. I've met Shane Edwards, Basher Hooley. I've met all because I was in the hospital during that time, and it's once you experience all that, you can't really go back. And then we won, so bloody hell, made the right decision. But yeah, literally above my monitor right now is the back-to-back premiership flag in 19 or 20. That's cool. Who's your favourite Hawthorn player? Hang on, we got a fucking footy fan in our midst. What? One that was rated in from Absol too? That's redonkulous. Oh, wait. Oh, is Media Share not closed? I'm sorry, Victini. Media Share has been closed since Absol rated. Why is it not closed? I thought I'd shut it down. How have you done this? Because Hawthorn last year was some of the most fun I've ever had watching another team play. Genuinely. Watching them in the finals, that Port Adelaide game was an absolute riot. Alright, Media Show's now officially off. I'm sorry about that, Victini. It is only one channel point, so I am not going to refund it. Blasphemy, I know. Don't know the names of the players yet. Okay, fair enough. It's the overlap between Pokemon fan and Australian rules football fan is very, very marginal. So to even expect somebody like a mega fan that could name all the players like myself, even way just way rarer. So that's crazy though. Shout out Hawthorn. You're just a Viking? Exactly. Sorry to disappoint. That's not disappointing. That's not disappointing at all. But yeah, officially the second, like, person who said that they have, like, a team that they support. I would really like to be launched. Yeah, thanks. No, too far left. Reset, reset, reset.
Oh no.
You're just a Viking. I feel like all American football fans would be an incredible, like, fan of Australian rules football. Because, like, Aussie rules is, like, you know, they're tougher, they're faster, they got better endurance. Like, all the stuff that they glaze about at the NFL, we do better. So, like, it surprises me when, like, oh god, I didn't reset. It surprises me that they're not more, that there aren't more American fans of our sport. I need to increase that. Whatever. Alright, 2 more runs. I did consider going a little bit overtime today. And I still might do like 1 or 2 or maybe 5 more, but we are coming up to the end of stream. Oh my god. What have I just clicked on? Because I've got the texture mods installed down here, select level is like a speedrunning tool, but I don't use it. They deal with spiders and snakes, like in Australian rules football, yeah. Yeah, so essentially, if I put it in American terms, the linebacker is, you know, the Sydney funnel web, and then the wide receiver is the redback, and then like there's a position called the ruckman, and that's for the huntsman. You following? Huntsman, non-venomous, but big. If it was broadcast to us, no, it's less about broadcasting because they're on pretty much every sports channel, from what I've heard from people from California and New York. But the games just would start like now. What time is it? Yeah, 4 p.m. to about 7 p.m. my time is when games usually start. So they would start at about, you know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. For the USians. And I genuinely believe that that's the thing that's holding it back from a global audience, because in Europe, it's all like super early in the morning. And for the US and, you know, those 2 continents, 2 a.m., yeah, exactly. You can also imagine, I'm an avid Formula 1 fan as well. And the person who's leading the championship right now is also a Richmond fan, by the way. Shout out to Oscar, he's my goat. Like, watching Formula 1 in Australia is, like, impossible. It's, like, 3 a.m. or 1 a.m. or 12 a.m. or, like, 6 a.m. And then the 3 races that we get at a normal time, Japan, Singapore, and Australia, you know, like, they're on at midday. Like, none of them are prime time, 6 p.m. kind of viewing. Sounds like it'd suck. I mean, I love it, it's like so much, but yeah, the staying up late is not cool. Don't be a sports fan. Seriously, you know what? Like, I love my sports a lot, all of them. You know, and I'm a sucker for a good game of anything. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Like, I'm such a diehard Richmond fan, an Australian team. I'm such a diehard Oscar Piastri fan, a global sport with ever-changing time zones and stuff. And I'm such an avid Toronto Raptors fan. You know, they're in, I believe they're in Eastern Standard Time. They could be in Central, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean? It's like, and those games are always on at like 10 a.m. for us. Like it's, and I watch nearly every single one of every single sport I just mentioned. Got to call in sick those days? I do. When the Raptors won the championship in 2019, one of the best memories of my life, by the way. Game 4 was like during one of my like test periods. I just didn't watch it. I didn't attend the class. I went to the library and wagged class to watch to watch the game. Yeah, I don't know, crazy stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't wish being an avid sports fan on my worst enemy. Because I'm one of the lucky ones where, you know, the people I support are like, bring back the old Raptors logo, yes. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying. Wait, do I have something in reach? Yeah, I do. I mean, I wore this during the NBA Finals because he was playing in them. But this is my... It's impossible to see. 40. That's a 4. That's a... Whatever. Pascal Siakam jersey. It's right here. After the 700, EP time approaches, I can imagine. I don't stay up late for streams, so I can't possibly expect anybody to stay up for my stream. I don't do that anymore. The GremonDaily of old would set like alarms that would trigger if Gremlin goes live, and Absol, to wake up at like 4 a.m. just so I could do GremonDaily shenanigans. But that era is a bygone time. So I respect anybody who has to go ape. But yeah, this is run number 700. That is such a crazy way to fall down that bit of the mountain. Run 700. I honestly, like, it's happened quite a bit faster than I thought it would. Use the streams to fall asleep. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I use like YouTube to fall asleep, and then Twitch streams to like get me through the day if I'm not streaming myself. But also like because of my raging insomnia, as of most recently, I've also like been doom scrolling Instagram. Like, the amount of hours on Instagram directly relates to my mental health. And it's not because, like, Instagram degrades my mental health. It's because my mental health makes me want to doom scroll more. Not makes me want to, but does make me doom scroll more. So I've had a rough go of it with Instagram recently. I need to get out. I need a detox. I need to delete it for like a week. Got a glacier to look for. Yeah, well, a glacier and boats have historically been like very good friends, so I'm excited for you to see that. That's so cool. Is it like a cruise that you're on? Like, how are they announcing a glacier? Or are you exploring like the Arctic or Greenland or something? Or like Canada. The coast of Canada. Because it's not even winter, so I don't know. Cruise to Alaska. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad guess from me. Not a bad guess. I was thinking East Coast Canada though, unfortunately, and Alaska is like on the most westernest western part of the whole world. But that's cool. That's cool. See, cruises are like such an interesting thing to me. Like, cause it's a city. It's a city on the water. It's kind of nuts. You're going to Juno, like the Mars ship that goes to that went to Jupiter. You go to Vancouver, sweet. Apparently, my friend went there last year, December, and like it was the only Canadian city that he went to. He went down the west coast of the States, like stopping at Seattle. I don't think they stopped at Portland, but they went to Sacktown, LA, and Vegas, and he said that Vancouver was the worst city of them all, which surprised me because it's like, you know, it's high on the livability index, you know, it's low on the crime index in comparison to other North American cities. Yeah, but apparently.
Oh no.
You got on at Seattle? Sick. So, I would love to go to Seattle. I'd love to see a basketball game in Seattle. That's what I would really like to do. But they need to add the Sonics back. Wait. Oh, Juneau, the capital. Right. I did not know it was spelt like that. I thought it was spelt like this. Juneau, right? That's how I know a few American state capitals. It's one of my weaker points in American geography, but I know that Alaska's is Juneau's. I've only learned to spell like that, though. Alright. Encounter number 700. Chat. Can you believe it? Stick around for the anthem. I will do one more run, but I won't stay for any longer than this. That's the right way to spell? Like my way? Okay, good. And that ain't shiny for 700. That ain't shiny for 700. We'll do one more run, chat. And I'll get the anthem ready, locked and loaded, ready to be sent through. Make sure you salute the anthem. You better. This is our version of Kids Bop Bring Me to Life. For all the people who have rated in from Matthew Blogs Absol, I appreciate every one of you who have stuck around. Seriously. It means the world that Absol has, like, you know, like given a bit of, extended a bit of a wing. It's so awesome. Like, seriously. Oops, I forgot to go back here. Hang on, chat, I'm freaking everything up. Yeah, I am forever humbled by all of Absol's viewers and himself being such like an icon for the community. Alright, chat. I'll get up to like furniture maybe before I click play on it, because I want it to, like, you know, time well with the ending of the actual stream. Am I stuck here? What? I've never been stuck there before. That was really weird. Solo, let's go. You're gonna love it. If you're a Pokemon fan, you're gonna love it. I assume that most of you have seen it before. If you are regulars in Absol's chat, you would have seen it before. Or like Skyfish Jack or anybody like that. Skyfish Jack is the originator of why this video exists. And if have you heard of like Pokeyori or Mimiori? Because she's the one who sings it. Sings this anthem. I've been ready for it. I'm getting stuck. Get out the way. God, I'm trying to get the anthem up and going, man. Okay, good. Good. 07, Scott's here. We were just talking about Juneau, the city of Alaska, and I was talking about the rover that was going to Jupiter. Right. Alright, let's do it. Oh, a little bit delayed, my bad, chat. I've been here before. Just like an angel. So fucking special. I wish I was special. But I'm a carbink. I'm a weirdo. I don't belong here. She run, run, run. Whatever you want. You're so fucking special. Okay, let's see here. If I woke anybody up with that, that's hilarious. No! I didn't perform well enough. Well, I'm in space at least. I'm in space. Like if you cried, chat. Oh my god, it's so sad. I'm a freak. Sorry, no, I'm not a freak. I'm a carbink. I'm a weirdo. I'm such a weirdo. Such a carbink. Such a thumbs up from Baby K. You're crying, I know. Like if you cry. Alright, chat. Thank you for hanging. What a great stream. What a great stream. Efficient. Genuinely so efficient with how many encounters I got done, with how many hours I spent doing it. Seriously, pretty good. Like 5 hours, 20 minutes to get 50 encounters done. That's pretty fantastic pace in comparison to some of my other streams. So let's end it with 701. What are we saying, Deoxys? I appreciate every single one of you. We'll raid out. If anybody is still live, I think Tingley might be live, depending on how long he was going to stream for today. I know it's getting late. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, everybody. No shiny. But I don't expect it. Who are we raiding today? And also to everybody who has lurked from the raid. Super, super awesome. Yeah. We're going into Tingley, chat. Let's run it. Say nice stream. Oh, they're doing a bit of smash. Hello. Alright. Thank you for hanging, everybody. Seriously, you're the best. You're the best. Alright. Thank you. Look at everybody. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. See you, everyone.